Okay. Okay. Alright. Alright. Eh. Alright, I am back. I am on and I am live. Few things I want to cover real fast. I recommend, if you haven't seen it, especially when you start watching this, YouTube, Twitch, whatever, I recommend looking at my Twitter. I have posted updates because my schedule has been all over the place. I've been trying to get a proper schedule back since Lightfall started, but so many things have been going on, so I still want to stream. I'm not burnt out yet, but if I continue to try to push my schedule, I think I will burn myself out. So streams are going to be sporadic for a bit. Don't know how long, but they will resume to 3 days when I can get things situated. Mainly because I am behind on stuff and I keep delaying stuff, so I need to take time and catch up on those things before I start any other big playthroughs. I need to finish I just got back on God of War, and I need to do at least a little bit of grinding before I continue it. Before I do that last part. Because I at least want to have a better, I want to at least have a better chance against the Valkyries than I have now. Kiwami. I haven't touched Kiwami since that last stream, and I need to do that and get through most of Majima's construction, because I do want to finish that story on stream. I want to see how that ends. Same with Cabaret. I've been doing well on Cabaret, and I need to grind it. At least, if anything, I want to grind. Mainly try to level up my hostess and all that. I need to level people up, because some people are underleveled. I need to do dates and side stories. But I do want to do those on stream, so mainly I'm just leveling them up so I can do those side stories and all that. And then once I finish those 2 big mini games, Kiwami 2's done, and I can move on to 3 or Halo 4 or something like that. Because I am done to get. I want to either do Halo 4 or Portal 2 before I do, and not just normal Halo 4 campaign. I'll get the Spartan up later. Before I get to Ragnarok or something like that. Plus, I do want to cover some more Genshin stuff, but I don't know what to cover at the moment. I'm really still debating on Al-Hatham and Day of Story. I don't know if I want to do those on stream or not, because I did Nahida's off stream, and of course no one's on it. I'm talking Genshin on Destiny, but I did Nahida's off stream, but turns out with this next update she gets a part 2 to her character story, so I'm like, do I want to do that character story on stream or not? Because I already did the first part off stream, so doing the second part would be weird without doing the first part, so. To be fair, the second part's a bit different. So it's not I don't know how much stuff is brought up in the first part, but plus it involves the new location they're adding, more to the desert. And then you have, I think there's a big event coming up in the next version as well. It seems like that's the case because there was a animated cutscene. To be fair, it's a trailer cutscene with Sino, Wanderer, and Cafe. So I'll probably do that event. Because besides that, there's not much else I want to do on Genshin at the moment, stream-wise. But I do want to grind it and stuff so I don't get behind on anything. Especially when it comes to, like, events that tell you have to catch up to a certain point before doing it. Plus, I've somewhat caught up a little bit, but I'm not caught, like, I don't think I am as far as I should be in Destiny as, in terms of, I have done a bunch of the seasonal challenges, and I'm like halfway through the pass now, but even though the season story is shorter than normal, there is probably, like, that's what we're doing today. We're doing the last mission of the seasonal story quest. It doesn't mean the seasonal story is completely done. There might or might not be a season finale. We'll find out when we get to the end of the season. But this is when I think pretty much after this part, Destiny's gonna probably be on break for a bit, especially because I'm also still grinding. This is what I mean. This is another thing. I'm still grinding Strand. I'm not doing the grinding right, to be fair, and I am still grinding the other like the game modes, like Gambit and stuff, to try to, reset ranks, get all that rewards, stuff like that. And Iron Banners this week again, which is baffling that they're already doing Iron Banner again. And it's boosted Gambit weeks, so I have to do all that today. I have to run through all the Iron Banner challenges and Gambit today. Not today, but like throughout this week. So and yeah, I have so many things that I'm trying to balance, sort of, and make up for because I've messed up things before. That's what my Twitter post was about. It's under my main post, my pinned post, because that's where I usually put my schedules. So, yeah, so for a bit, until I feel like I'm comfortable enough, which, if that takes a while, I'm sorry. And I've already put this on Twitter, just in case if you skip past this part. But streams will be sporadic for a bit. And who knows what they'll consist of, because I honestly don't know what streams will be. Like, until I get God of War and Kiwami 2 out of the way, I don't know, I don't have any, like, solid plans of streaming ideas. Especially because I don't want to do too much of Genshin, because I feel like since I'm already caught up in the main story, and then I only have 2 character stories left, and then I'm actually getting the world quest done, I feel like I'm running out of Genshin stuff to do. So, yeah. So I'm trying to, like, put Genshin on hold a little bit. Streaming-wise. Until, like, more important stuff come out for it. Besides that, I may start another playthrough, even if I don't like, if anything, I'll try to finish God of War first. Maybe do a 1 or 2 part playthrough, and then try to get that last part, Kwame 2 out. Like, this week, Donus might be against, like, this and Genshin, and that's it. I'll have to figure things out, because I don't have a plan anymore. I have to figure things out as I go. So, apologies for the rambling. Let's get into the last week. This mission came out last week, but due to everything, it's this week instead. Or I'm doing it this week instead. Last time we were here, we lost Amanda. And everyone is grieving in their own way. So now, let's catch up with everyone. And I meant to say this earlier, but I didn't want to stay on that screen for too long. The other thing I meant to mention is, I still need to not just grind Iron Banner and Gambit this week, but if I, and this is what I mean by Destiny's might be on hold for a bit, especially after this. Like, you'll probably see other games before you see Destiny again. Mainly because either you probably won't see Destiny until either next season or the season finale. Or if it's any time earlier than that, that's because I managed to catch up in the quests I still have to do for Lightfall, because what I mean by that is these quests: 2 hero, this, some of these exotic ones, mainly these 2, and trying to grind out Strand, because I need to do that. I need to grind out Strand before I can even get the exotic sidearm. And I'm making good progress. I don't know how many fragments I have left to grab, but I haven't been doing it correctly because I've been grinding in the wrong spaces. But even so, so that's one thing I need to do. I need to take a day or something, go into an area where the strand drops are boosted or whatever, and grind that shit out. Same with, like, some of the other, like, red border weapons, like, for the seasonal weapons, and all that. And the seasonal armor, because my seasonal armor is behind a bit. Like, some of my, like, I don't think any of my characters have the full seasonal armor set yet. Alright, and I need to find a day to do this exotic quest. I need to find a day to actually do this. Probably if anything, this might happen next week. Not this week. That's for sure, but maybe next week I'll finally get to this exotic glaive. Because, the first part of it's time-based, and I'm kind of nervous I'm gonna take forever on that one part. And then, from what I've seen, it looks like it's gonna be a pain to do. But I might be wrong, I might be overblowing it a bit. Plus, I need to level myself up so it'll be at least slightly easier for me. And I am not doing Legend. I'm not doing Legend on stream. Unless unless I'm confident enough or something, I am not doing Legend on stream. The Legend version of the Azak quest on stream, or Azak mission, because from the sounds of it, it's a pain in the ass. Especially because you really have to focus on build making, and that I'm not great at that. Plus, what's the other thing? Oh, and the reason, like, I'm torn on it because the legend parts give more lore. So if I end up making the decision of not streaming the legend version of this Exotic Quest to get the catalysts, like I did for Revision 0, there's a difference with Revision 0 though. There was no like dialogue differences or hidden stuff with that one. This one apparently has different dialogue when you go into it multiple times, and there's hidden messages and hidden lore stuff that trigger these different dialogue lines, including a end bit that either it was the last catalyst or the one before it that shows us something in a secret room after defeating the final boss. If I decide not to stream that, I will post the changes, like throughout the different runs, the dialogue differences, and the ending bit. I will post a video of it in the description to show what it is. If I decide not to, if I decide to stream it, you'll see what the hidden room is. Sorry again, apologies for the rambling. It's just that I need to lay that stuff out because I feel like I am behind on so much stuff and I don't want to burn myself out trying to rush anything. So I'm taking my time. I feel like, if anything, I'm not saying it'll take this long, but I feel like maybe near next season, Destiny wise, like in a month or so maybe. Not saying it will take that long, but we'll see. Maybe by Season of the Deep's release date, around there, maybe I'll have my shit together. We'll see. For now, I apologize for all the delays and stuff, and I will try to fix everything and finish the games I've started before starting any new big playthroughs, like Yakuza or Ragnarok. I may do short little playthroughs that I know will take 1 or 2 parts in between. And of course I'll cover the Genshin events when those come out, the big ones that are story based. But besides that, any bigger playthroughs are going to be on the back burner a bit until I finish Yakuza Kiwami 2 and God of War. Which God of War is almost done, so won't probably take that long. And Kiwami 2, I just need to find a day and grind that shit out, and I'll be set in stone. Anyway, back to Destiny. Sorry for the rant. Apologize. Apology. I'm sorry for all the rambling, I guess. And ranting and stuff. And that took 20 minutes. I apologize for that. Let's get into this last story bit for Season of Defiance. Not the season finale. Because who knows? They might not, they might do it, we'll see. Anyway. The war table loads a Vanguard scout report seemingly of its own volition. It seems Guardians in the UDZ have encountered strange signals and flickering digital traces that vanish upon approach. There are also details of erratic Vex activity, highly unusual for that sector. Just as you finish reading, the report vanishes as mysteriously as it appeared. It's interesting that they're just giving us the quest. I guess because at first it was a secret that you had to find, but now they're just giving it to you. I guess it has been long enough.
Guardian. I woke up this morning and looked out across the grey mists of Trustland, and I've got to tell you, my heart just wasn't in it. I didn't want justice or revenge. It wouldn't bring her back. I felt tired. I didn't want to fight anymore. But then, out in the distance, I spotted a deployment of Shadow Legion moving through the fog, pushing a group of prisoners before them. It's not about me. It's about them. So I picked up my rifle, and I got to work. We've got to fight on. Not just because we're in the Vanguard, or Queen's Guard, or because we're heroes, or all that rot. Because it's what Amanda would have done. And that's good enough for me.
Though it could just be the hollow projector, Devron's voice seems tired and heavy. I woke up this morning and looked out across the gray mist of Trostland, and I got to tell you, my heart just wasn't in it. Amanda's death had sapped his vigor. One sec, I need to replace batteries. Actually, I'll replace the battery pack after this. One sec. The controller made my decision for me. I had to switch batteries. Luckily, it didn't knock me out of those. But then, out in the distance, I spotted a deployment of Shadow Legion moving through the fog, pushing a group of prisoners before them. The sight was enough to stir him into action. We got to fight on, not just because Not just because we're in the Vanguard or Queen's Guard, or because we're heroes, or all that rot. Because it's what Amanda would have done. That's good enough for me. God. Let's get this shit started. Also, apparently this week there's not much in terms of gameplay. Alright. Now that I can fully concentrate, things are going on around me. Gameplay wise, besides just doing a playlist again, there's not much in terms of gameplay this week. So I kinda I'll still put something at the beginning of like in the description about I ramble for a good amount of time, but besides that, I don't know how long this is actually gonna take in general because of it's a playlist. You just have to do one playlist battleground, then you visit the farm from what I know, and it's like there's not a lot of story and not a lot of gameplay, but the story parts and the story parts in general, they might be short, but they're important. Pretty important. And plus, I'm gonna stop by the tower at the end of this, and that's where I'm gonna end it because there's something at the tower. Now, there's something at the tower that's important to mention. Or important to show, I guess. Alright, I forgot about that. One of the challenge. Well, luckily I have. There weren't many upgrades to this season, but so I have them all. But one of the seasonal challenge is to like do a bunch of the favors. Do shit. I just realized I don't have any void weapons, and they have a lot of void shields. Also, is it literally just the two of us? Like, come on, where is it? It's literally just two of us. What the hell are people doing that they're not doing the playlist? Pretty sure, even if you're not doing the seasonal story, you should still be doing the playlist right now. Also, this is ridiculous. Like, I hope this person's smart enough not to damn me, because I will be severely pissed. Because this is gonna take a long time, I can already tell. It's already gonna take a good minute to finish. Oh, there we go, now we got another thing there. I just hope I don't get as frustrated as I did in the last part, because that last part was a nightmare. Let's see what just kept happening. Thank God they nerfed the hell out of those flying ships.
Ancient warlocks hypothesized that the Ascendant Plane was once home to creatures of great power.
The Elixni too have these myths, but they are only that. This realm is now choked by darkness. It cannot be redeemed, only expunged.
Technically, I don't need to keep Argon, but I feel like it's gonna be useful to keep on. If it doesn't help later, I'll probably like switch the strand or something. Sounds like I'm not the only one running arc. Goddamn, ow. Also, I feel like the variable mission itself is going to take its own... I want to put that in its own video because I feel like it's going to take take a good chunk of time to do. I might do it with people, so... if I don't do it solo. Because, to be fair, the people I was watching might have been underleveled, but it just looked like it's going to take a good amount of time. Especially because wyverns are a nightmare. Fight. And fighting them in general might take, like, pretty much, I think one run would take 30 minutes, if anything. One run of that, Hazard mission will take 30 minutes.
I sense a thinning in the barrier between worlds. Your re-entry point lies just ahead. As your intuition sharpens, such opportunities will become apparent. Continue to master my power, and you will reach the Ascendant Plane at will.
Whether or not I'm with people, it'll probably take around 30 minutes for like a first run of that mission.
Lighting balefire should secure our breach point into the pyramid.
But the shroud of darkness must first be lifted. Dispose of these taken, and the blights that provide them succor.
Ow. Oh, yeah. Oh god. I keep forgetting I have thruster on. Wow, he's almost dead already. There's that champion.
This place looks draining. Like it could suck the life right out of somebody.
At least it matches how I feel. It's hard to be in the farm, with the sun shining down and the fresh air.
Grief clouds our emotions, but it must not cloud our judgment. Many are relying on us.
One thing I am curious about in these upcoming seasons, I really hope we see the return of
Target the
FRD.
most powerful Taken and collect their essences.
The light of your balefire will consecrate them, transforming them into weapons of singular power.
I hope we see FRD again, and I hope we see Shiro again, because I feel like since we're getting close to the final shape, and with everything happening in the story, I feel like we need as much backup as we can get. So we need FRD. Even if FRD's a pacifist now, we need them. Because there's a time for being a pacifist and there's a time to act, and with this war with the Witness, we're gonna need everyone we can get, because everyone is in danger, including them. And then Shiro has been missing for a while, so I don't know where he's been. I don't know where Shiro has been, so... It seems like he might still be alive, so hopefully that is the case. We do see him again, and... whether it's in an upcoming season or Final Shape itself. Because I feel like one of these seasons might involve the Iron Lords again, maybe? Or at least, like, Saladin, like, call upon him during one of these seasons. It just feels like that might be the direction they're going in. Maybe. I don't know if he'll join the War Council like he did, but he might. That'll be, even though he's a hunter. And even though it hasn't been official yet, and I don't know if it'll ever say it officially, but it does look like Crow is, like, basically the Hunter Vanguard now. Because apparently he is organizing the Hunters, because he does say my Hunters in some lines, so he's basically the Hunter Vanguard, just without saying the title. And it'll be interesting since he's in the helm and not in the tower like the other three. Okay, this is going a lot smoother than the other ones, that's for sure. I know it's because of power level or what? Where people know what they're doing now. Let's finish this. Amanda! God damn. That was an eventful ending.
A basket of small, dark fruit waits at the farm for those rescued today. Its flesh is pulpy and sweet. The skin like fine leather.
pigs.
Yes, Reese had something similar. These are a gift from Marakel.
That was nice to hear. Oh yeah, so since I leveled up this pass enough, I do have the new, like, the season pass Ghost, and I read the lore of it, and Mara, even though she didn't intentionally do this, she ended up, like, basically when she does that ritual thing, she, like, not spies, but, like, looks over the shoulder of the people that she's, like, empowering, and she ended up doing that to Crow, and Glint appears and goes like, I feel like we're being watched. And then Crow's like, there's no one here besides you, me, and Mara. Everything's fine. So she didn't intend on, like, watching him, but she ended up doing it. And the fact that, he called her out so nonchalantly, I just found it funny. It'll be funny if the sword's the first thing I'll be able to craft. If anything, they should cut down on how many deep sights you need in order to craft a weapon. 5 I feel like is too much. If anything, 3 should be the right number. Also, I have now fully, I have the full Iron Banner armor, that they brought back for all 3 characters. This is, defeat Void or Strand. Oops. Zavala in the farm. Right, I just remembered. I don't know if I said this before, but also there was a little message. I could read it, but I don't know if I'll read it at the end. It's like, it covers, it's basically they're acknowledging Lance. I don't know, I think it happened after reset or something of last week. It was like a memory of Lance thing, so I'll read that at the end. But from what I've heard, no one should yeah. If you're worried about Zavala being revoiced, don't be. At least for a while. Apparently there's been a lot of pre-recording done. So, depending on how far back they planned everything, Zavala Lance should still be Zavala at least until, like, fall. Maybe even further beyond that, depending on what happens to Zavala in that time frame. So we're going to be hearing Lance for a while, which is a good thing, because I don't know who else could play Zavala besides Lance.
We've all died countless deaths. But we still only feel loss from the outside in. Holiday. She died doing what was necessary to protect the people of the city. She didn't do it out of obligation or circumstance. She knew it had to be done. And she believed in it to the end. She had one life. and she used it to save us. She set an example for us all. I don't know what else to say. Amanda. I would give my last life, if it would bring her back. I've begged before. It's a false hope. A lie. At every loss, the traveler is silent. Each path I take leads me to a grave. Cade. Sophia. Hakim. I failed them all. I love you, Amanda. I'm so proud of you. Forgive me.
It hits so much harder now. Also, this will be the last time I use these emblems. I don't know, switch them back to my usual emblems after this. Whew. The thing is, Zavala didn't fail anyone. I don't think. The people that died for the cause they believed in. Cade went out fighting. Amanda saved civilians and Mithrax. Hakim and Sophia. Hakim tried to fight alongside his father. Sophia knew how different the lives between civilians and Guardians were, and she took the path that she thought was right. None of them would blame Zavala for what has happened. None of them. And it's like, he mentions bringing her back. Even if she did come back, she wouldn't remember who she was. Unless, I don't know, chaperone or something helps her. And, yeah, I don't know by what he means by bring her back, because there's two ways you could think about that. He could be saying bring her back in terms of how she is, how we knew her, that Amanda, or bring her back revived by a ghost. If he means the revived by a ghost part, and her becoming a guardian, the thing is, you can't really pray to the traveler about that, because the traveler chooses who should become a guardian, even though some of them are not great people. But it's not instant. It's not Savathun aside, it's not instant because the ghost has to find them first. We don't know yet. No one knows yet if Bungie is planning on making her a guardian. But if they are, the only reason why it's gonna take so long is because who knows the ghost that picks her, if there's a ghost that picks her up, who knows where that ghost is? That ghost could not even, or could be not even on the planet. It might take a minute because the ghost has to find her first. And we don't even know how many ghosts are left. Because even with the Traveler the way it is right now, it's still, or ghosts can still use their powers to revive and choose their guardians. So, I think people are just being a... Yes, they're grieving, but I think people are just being a bit impatient.
One cannot hear Zavala's words and remain unmoved. That man has borne suffering enough for many lifetimes. That is the price we pay for opening our hearts. And as the voice in the darkness extends its reach, we know only that few will finish this journey with us. For the path is long. As the nebulae whirl and billow above us, we remain. We endure. This is our privilege. Our duty. And our curse. Take heart, Guardian. Know that we will endure. Together.
Also, again, apologies once again if I've said I'll put certain things in the descriptions of some videos. I may have forgotten to with some past videos if I said in those. And if there's no links to anything, I apologize because I honestly don't remember. And I don't know if I want to go back and rewatch those to see if I have said that. Because I would have to find those videos again. And put them on the parts I said stuff on. And diving through stuff is gonna take ridiculous amounts of time. Anyway. It's interesting seeing Mara like this. We never seen her like this before. And she says this stuff, like the one line that she just said, the few that we're on this journey, only a few are gonna survive it, basically, at the end. Or we're gonna have less and less people at the end of this journey. That's why I really want characters to start returning. Because we're losing so many already. Big ones, too. Clearly. We might as well try to bring... And this is a war. This is a war against the Witness. We might as well bring out everyone that can fight. Effordeep. Shiro. I doubt Brother Vance is still alive. But if he is, I'll be impressed. If we ever get Mercury back. It seems like we're getting Titan back next week, or next season. Last we heard, Sloane was fighting last time we heard about it. If we look in the lore books. Sloane could still be alive. So, it's a possible, the return of Sloane. Other ones. Like, there's so much. I get, like, it's kind of as a backhand to what Rasputin said. Humanity doesn't need a war mind anymore. Bullshit, we don't. At this point, we're worse off without him. Mara seems affected by Zavala's heartfelt words. That man has borne suffering enough for many lifetimes. There seems to be little she can say to ease his pain, or yours, or even her own. The future is uncertain. As a voice in the darkness extends its reach, we know only that a few will finish this journey with us. For the path is long, as the nebula whirl and billow above us. We remain, we endure. This is our privilege, our duty, and our curse. She looks you in the eyes, and you feel the weight of her words. Know that we will endure together. There's something also I want to mention this because this seems very important to mention. Apparently, I don't know what seasons or what cutscenes this applies to, but apparently in some cutscenes, both in the seasonal story and in the Lightfall, if you set your helmet to off, if you set your helmet off and you have your face showing, some cutscenes will actually show your face. I don't know which cutscenes do, and apparently it actually depends because it's not as consistent in Lightfall and in this season because no one knew until Bungie mentioned it. Because apparently, in some cutscenes, you can have your helmet off if you choose to have it off. And of course, since I have mine on all the time, mine was on in all the cutscenes. But apparently, next season and the seasons coming, if you want your helmet off in cutscenes or on, depending if your character speaks or not, you can do that, which is gonna be that's actually a nice touch. The only cutscene I know that your helmet is permanently on is the beginning Lightfall cutscene where you're in space, which makes a lot of sense, of course.
Crow,
What do you want?
I wish to speak with you.
I don't have time for this. Or for you.
We've all lost someone dear to us.
If you mean me, you don't show it.
I wanted to. But I held my heart so closely that I smothered it. I don't want to see you do the same.
You don't know me. Stop talking like you do.
I know how we grieve. It is raw and violent. I know we believe that keeping others away from it will protect them. But we don't do it to protect them. We do it to protect ourselves. We do it because it is easy.
Nothing about this is easy. You didn't know her.
Then tell me who she was.
She was a sunrise.
Grieve its setting. But do not turn your grief to armor. Let us bear you through it.
I'll try.
I know you will.
There's a few things I want to mention. I'll say the important stuff first. This season, and Lightfall in general, mainly near the second half and the end of Lightfall, and then the whole season of Defiance, at least like after the first, 2-3 weeks? Like, especially week 4 and week 5, and this week. It's really hitting some deep shit in terms of it. I doubt any any of the players are really feeling this, but clearly the characters are, and our character probably is. Our actual character is, but besides rage, some of this is actually depressing. Like, we literally lost Amanda. We busted our ass to defeat Callus just to lose there. Even though Rohan's death was predictable, it still had an effect on Nimbus because he knew him so long. Or, they knew him so long. Look how Nimbus acted. Look how Mara, Amanda, not Amanda, Devrin, Crow, Zavala, Mara. Look at how the Mithrax. Look how they're reacting to Amanda's sacrifice. Keitel, you could see her reaction when we finally killed Callus. Like, even with our enemies, there's a lot of depressing moments. like, we thought we were winning. It's not, doesn't seem to be the case completely. Like, sure, we're beating back the Red Legion, saving captives, but at the cost of the people we care the most about. And yeah, it's not about us, but it's definitely hitting us like a freaking freight train. There's one more lore book left. That's why I'm assuming there's a season finale. Plus, we're still missing, I think, one more lore book besides that one. Where is it? I forgot which one it was. This. We clearly have one more. I think we do have a season finale, and I think this is it. Because we're still missing one more Amanda book, and we're missing one more radio book. And I will get to reading that soon. There's a reason I'm saving my Azonics. Debating on grabbing this. I'll grab it. Actually, let me see. Have I grabbed the previous stuff before? Because I might save it so it's stronger. I might start. Yeah, I might save it. At least near until we get close to the end, and then I'll start grabbing it. Because from the rumors I'm hearing, power level is not gonna be the obvious thing anymore. Like they're gonna have like a new leveling system. Like power level is gonna be the same. And I think it's the artifact power that's gonna matter for like end-game content. I don't know. But it sounds like 1080 is gonna be our power level. Or 1018 or 1810 is gonna be our max power. Weird number to end on. But it looks like that's going to be our max power for a while. And maybe power, like, fully disappears. Also, I'm going to attempt this. The reason I'm so skeptical... I'm not going to actually start the quest, but I'm going to unlock the quest. Because, apparently, what you need to do is grab these, like, 5, I believe, cubes, and there's a time limit. And that's why I'm kind of worried about it. Because I don't have to run around over and over again. Also, I'm debating on doing another battleground because why not? Before I end it. You know, I'm already at the point. Okay. Stasis final page. Let's see. Also, for some reason, I don't know if this is the catalyst doing this, or there's something with Quicksilver that, I got killed by it in the Crucible once, and it said it was Strand. Weirdly enough. Oh, do they mark him now? Oh, do they mark him now? Okay, maybe not. I'm gonna reset because I don't know where the others are. This is what I mean. Also, this is the time limit thing. I'm gonna have to do it again. I don't have to grab it again, is what I mean. Enemies don't help. If anything, enemies are in the damn way. Oh my god. Leave me alone already so I can solve this damn thing. Wow. I didn't expect to reach that. Okay, where's the next one? I forgot if one's all the way up there. If one is, then that's gonna be a slight pain in the ass. The timer resets as you grab them, so if I can find the others, or at least one other, then I can make some progress on this damn thing. Got it. I forgot one's over here. Here's one. Oh my gosh, get to the thing. I wish they were marked, because that's another pain in the ass part. They're not marked, so, and if it resets completely. This is annoying. Also, again, enemies are a freaking annoyance. I'm trying to do this. Because they refuse to leave you alone. Finally. Okay, there's one right there. There's one over there, so that's 3.
All forces in the field. We have sightings of Red Legion infiltrators on their way.
Okay, there's one there. Also, trying to reach this one seems to be a slight pain in the ass. Okay. Also, the fact that the public event is happening right now is not helping. Because me dying is just gonna waste time. Okay. Oh, there's 3 more. So I need to find 2 more, because I know where one is. If I can find these last one, because there's that one right there. There's one more somewhere. I think it's up here. If I can like, traversing is not easy. I hear it. Oh my god, that was so close. That was 2 seconds. Where did that happen? Over there. 2 seconds. I almost had to do all that again. Okay, I need to mention this. I don't know if this was always here. I haven't been in the EDZ enough, and I don't remember enough if this cave was always here, and if this cave had anything relatively, like, important in it before. Or it was just like a spawning cave for, like, loot and shit.
Are you receiving me, Guardian? This is Mithrax. There is a great conflux of Vex energies near your location. Are you able to investigate?
I'm not gonna start it, because hopefully... Actually, I have an idea. I don't know if it'll work. Hopefully it does. If needed. I don't know if I actually need to do this. The idea is I might enter the Azak mission, just not complete it. Hey, bud. I'm now highly debating. I may attempt it. I'm really debating on attempting it now. I may attempt... I think I can do it. Shit. I wasn't gonna do it, but now I'm thinking of doing it. And maybe do the legend one off stream. On next time. Alright. Okay. I'm gonna attempt it. I'm gonna attempt it. And then I'm gonna try to beat... If I don't beat it this time, I'll beat it on a separate stream. Okay. Let's try this thing out. Also... Okay, I don't want to go in there. I think that heads back up. Okay, a few things I want to mention first. It may not look blue, but the blue-eyed harpy. We've seen these 3 times now. This is the 3rd one. No, 4 times. First one was the captain. Back in Vanilla Destiny 2. The captain of Exodus Black. The second time was in Beyond Light. That strange signal I managed to finally find, and it tested me. Third time, I don't know if I showed this in my stream. I may have, but in the last city, during that Vex incursion in the last city, thanks to Lakshmi and Salvik and Osiris, there was a blue-eyed harpy there. talking in like, or it's like it was doing binary basically, saying assistant. There's a blue-eyed harpy there, and now this is a blue-eyed harpy here, and it's this. If anything, it's the same one that we saw in the last city, potentially. Let's try it. I don't know if I'll be able to do it, but it's because there's one part that's stressful to me. Or I'm gonna find stressful, and that's doing the freaking code shit. Like, shooting the right Vex in the code thing. I feel like that's gonna be stressful to me. But we'll see. Again, I'm attempting. Not saying I'll complete it. But yeah. This clearly has to do with Asher. I don't know if he's still alive by the end of... like, once you get all the catalysts, I don't know if he gets deleted, or he deletes himself, or he just hides away in the Vex network still. But, potentially, either we're gonna save him, or he's already gone. I don't know.
The path is open to you. You did not splice your way inside. How is this possible? You enter the digitized core of the Vex network. You are in great danger. And yet, I detect a faint signal deep within. Asking, no, demanding that you explore further.
This definitely feels like Season of the Splicer like. Makes sense. I won't be able to open anything special, at least this run. And I don't, like I said, if I stream it, I'll show some hidden shit, because apparently with the, you get the exotic glaive at the end of this. Apparently with that, you can bypass certain Vex, like, walls and stuff. And you have to shoot certain things to unlock a secret not ending, but secret portal that's at the end of the mission. All of this is, those secrets help you get all the catalysts for it. Kind of like Revision Zeros. The difference is, they are more they have more story importance than Revision Zeros. Because like I said, there's different dialogue in those compared to Revision Zeros. And there's a big secret at the end. At least for the last, like I said, I don't know if it's the last catalyst or the catalyst before it has a big secret revealed. That kind of helps with Lightfall. And that's one of the secrets you need to wait for up there. I don't know if stasis is gonna be good for this.
The signal comes from the radial area flowing around us. Truly, through the entire Vex network itself. It is not a voice, only minute fluctuations in the radiolarian microlattice. If it speaks again, I will attempt to translate.
I have no idea where I'm going. I forgot what I was saying too. It sucks because I'm trying to remember. I know I'll probably die a lot on certain bosses. Oh, I don't know if stasis is good for this. If needed, I'll switch subclasses, but I honestly don't know what subclasses would be good for this. Like, I want to use Strand, but I don't know if Strand's a good idea. But I'm gonna attempt it. Because if I can string people up, that might actually be useful against wyverns. I don't know if I... Did I go in a circle? Ow. No. Ow. I went in a circle, didn't I? Yeah, I sure did. God damn it. Because I don't know where I'm going. It's freaking confusing. I think people even said it's confusing a bit. Oh right, there's like a little crevice, isn't there? Aha! Whoa! Hey Asher. Scare the shit out of me, why don't you? Do I need to hit all the way down? Another secret I can't do yet. This might get messy. Ow! I keep stepping into that. From what I've heard, this node is supposed to be like if all the data the Vex wants delete. Like it's data that they can't understand, so they delete it. Also, I think we're at the part I was talking about. And
It is as though the network
they
is
warned me.
testing you.
Right. Now I remember the reason why power level. The power level difference between wants you to be at like 1800 for this. Right. That's the big reason I didn't want to do this yet. Calm down. Fiddling Dilly. Where's the pattern I need to look at? Okay, I need to shoot diamond, square, square. Yep. Saw that coming? I literally have one more to shoot. And this is the part I was talking about. This is the stressful part. Oh boy. This should be fun. Because they just keep spawning, by the way. The enemies. And that's why I kind of want someone to do this with. Because again, they just keep spawning. So you need like someone to back you up as you're shooting those things.
It is as though the network is testing you.
snipers are a pain in the arse. So square, square, diamond this time. I can. Also, you have to do this several times, and this applies to the final boss too. Damn it! Oh wait, I got it. Okay. You have to do this several times, and you have to do this during the final boss fight too, which is a pain in the ass. Or not the final boss fight, but the boss fight before the final boss fight. Which makes this even more stressful. Yeah, that's timed. That one's timed. Ah, shit. Well, there goes this run already. Damn it, and I got past the first part. Ugh. Alright. One more attempt. A good attempt this time. Like, if I can get past this part and then die, I'll be satisfied. At least for now, until I do it. With people. It's those snipers that are pain in the ass.
It is as though the network is testing you.
Like, and there's like no good place to like get cover at, unless you go all the way over here, which you can't apparently. Like, I think I found the safe zone. Oh shit, that was stupid. Something messed me up there. Get off me, please. Red Wing Joey. And he's 2 squares. Also, this is more annoying than the one that's on Mila. Oh, that's great. Oh, thanks for that. You've made my situation shittier. Thanks. Can these hit, please? Thank you. I wish I had better cover than this. I'm afraid they get pushed off. Don't worry, I'll get to you, Puzzle, as soon as I deal with this asshole over here. And as soon as I stop getting shot at by these big freaking blasts. God damn. Okay, next. Where is it? Can't even see the thing from here. I know they keep coming, but I have literally no choice but to fight. You're annoying. Seriously, stop freaking dodging my shit. Okay, if I can, again, if I can find out where the hell this thing is, because I apparently can't find where I'm supposed to shoot. Where is the stupid thing I'm supposed to find here? So I know the pattern to shoot here. This is slightly annoying that I can't see the stupid pattern. There it is. Okay, 3 squares and a diamond. 3 squares, diamond. One. Two. Three. Now diamond. Go. One more time. That sort of helps with threadlings. Also, great sniper. Okay, I don't know where the thing is this time again. Okay, it's over there, I see it. I just have to take care of this guy over here. Okay, diamonds first. If I can properly see what that is. Okay. 3 diamonds in a square. Okay, square time. Ooh. Oh my god, there's so many. I have to do it again? Are you kidding me? Please tell me there's a checkpoint after this. Please tell me there's a checkpoint. If there's a checkpoint, I'll continue. If it throws me all the way at the beginning of that whole section, I'm gonna be pissed. Not pissed, but wait a minute. I'm gonna have to do it again, don't I? Find out. I don't think that wall's gonna go down. If it doesn't, and I have to do that code again, I'm gonna wait.
It is as though the network is testing you.
Yep, I have to do the code again. God damn it. Okay, this... Next time I die, I am stumped. For now. Diamond, square diamond. Bit. Okay. Square. And diamond. Okay, code. Where are you? Okay, you're over here. Square and 4 diamonds. Square and 4 diamonds. I don't know if there's checkpoints in this design, by the way. I like how all my shots are missing. That's great. Oh shit! God damn it! That was stupid. I had a good run there too, and then freaking, of course, my melee sends me flying off the map. Damn it. I'm gonna leave this. That was bullshit. That's the beginning of the Exotic mission. Like I said, once I'm probably a little bit higher level, it doesn't go away after this season, thank God. But once I'm higher level a bit, and if I can get some people to help me, I'll be streaming that mission. I don't know if I'll do the legendary versions. And I think, technically I could do the secret door without myself actually, like, doing it myself, because I think my teammates can break those things. And if that's the case, then I could probably get to that secret door without getting the other callus. As long as they have the callus. Let's see. If I can look down there. Yes, I can straight up launch it now. Thank God. So now I actually don't have to... So I'll do that later. Like, I'm still grinding out this shit. Like this. Grinding out Strand. Let me actually look at... Okay. I can get the 2 grenades if I really want to get them right now. I have 4 things waiting at the war table. I won't grab those. Let's head to the tower. And we're gonna end it in the hangar because they updated the hangar and now the hangar looks different. And I have a guess on something. Also, of course, we're not ending it just yet. We still have Lord of the Reed. Also, the fact that Crow said that about Amanda, saying she was a sunshine. That's the reason, and you could hear him being upset. Like, that's how deep this shit is. And like I said, it's kind of depressing. Like, we're doing all this work, and we think we're winning, but we're not. Like, we have small victories, but none of them are big enough. so far to make an actual difference. Especially since we do not know the state of the Traveler and the Witness.
Underway. Acknowledged.
The Cabal recognized.
I don't know if they'll move this next to Cade's monument later, but the Iron Lord theme's going hard right now. I don't think so. Since I left the farm, I think this disappears from the farm. And that's why it's here now. Cade's cape is still... You can barely see it, but it's right there. But yeah. Oh my god, I didn't realize how deep this shit was. Never mind. Okay. Let me see if I can get a better look at that picture. I doubt it, because angles and shit. I can't tell when that was taken. I can't tell if that's from D1 or not. It's D2.
This is taking forever.
Wait a minute. That's... Some of these shots kind of don't make sense, because I believe that scene up there is from the Red War. I didn't realize there were pictures. I think those are the only two. I don't see any others. Oh wait, no, there's that one. Hey, that's a picture from D1. That's like how she looks when you talk to her. They made this little memorial for her. And if you remember at the beginning of the season, there's a ship missing there. And then in the previous seasons, there's like a ship being built there. It's clearly a different shape than the ship that was being built. But I have my... I believe that's going to be the seasonal ship you get at the end of the season. Because you always get like a full set of like Ship, Sparrow, and Ghost. We haven't gotten the Ghost yet. The Sparrow you get from... You get a Sparrow from doing all 3 Battlegrounds on Legendary. And we don't know how to get the Ghost or the ship yet. My guess is the ship is going to be... they both have to do with the season finale, I'm guessing. But yeah, I have a feeling that's the ship we get. Kind of like the hidden ship in back in Season of the Hunt. During the Hawkmoon mission. Also, I hope the freaking ship isn't locked behind... Or I hope the Ghost isn't locked... Like, the seasonal Ghost isn't not behind that Hawk mission. I don't know where to sit for this. I would do this stance, but I feel like that's not right. Kneeling is, like, the best way. Ah, there we go. Let's see if I can capture that better. I don't want to block it with my body, but I also want to capture like some of the stuff that's here, like the pictures. That might work. Yeah, this will work. Okay, so I know I've been also like late on applying like the end screens that I usually do. But this one I might purposely leave with no end screen. Or at least like only, like if anything it'll just be on the right side. Or I'll figure it out because There's so much stuff here, I don't want to block any of it. But before we wrap up today, there's some reading we need to do. Still don't know what this is yet. Don't know why I have it. Also, I'm supposed to have this, like, Vanguard book, but I don't know where the hell to get the Vanguard book. Or look at that. Unless that's supposed to be the Vanguard book, which, that means it's glitched out for me. Although I got more Strand stuff. Okay. I may read this a little bit. I'll read it. Mark was still half asleep when he reached out the islands. The shrill chirp of an incoming transmission. Private channel, low urgency, heavy encryption. Devrin?
2, 3.
Evening, dear. Oh, right. He has a boyfriend, right? Or husband. I don't know which. Comms amplified Devrin's low murmur to audible ranges. I'm waiting for this scion to come and pay me a visit, but he's being shy. I thought you'd be better company. Mark couldn't help but picture it, a single watchful eye waiting in the dark. He fell abruptly wide awake. Do you need help? Oh wait, does Mark not know how the Cabal collaboration? No. I wanted to talk. Rather to hear you talk. Mark took a deep breath. What should I talk about? Work? While I'm playing for breakfast? Oh yeah, we don't know what Mark even does. Like, where is he? Is he in the last city? Or is he, like, at another settlement? Everyone's quiet laughter came through as a gust of static. You can say anything at all. Well, Mark rose out of bed and strode aimlessly across the room. You might have noticed there's a lot going on. Certainly. I was patching up one of the generators yesterday morning and I got swarmed by the neighbors. Everyone wants news. They're pretty freaked out. I told them all I can do is fix things. I don't have a line on the Traveler. I think he's in the city. There was a sharp buzz from the comms. Mark wondered if there were jammers wherever Devrin was, just out of effective range. Actually, I told him that you're some kind of awoken paladin now, so they have nothing to worry about. I mean, not wrong. He found himself moving towards the window. Pointless as that was, he looked out over the dark street just below before letting his eyes wander up to the clouded night sky where the Traveler used to be. He is in the city. I told him Sir Devrin K is going to single-handedly chase the Legion off planet and bring everyone back home safe, Traveler included. Don't know if that was a good idea. There was a warmth. I hate this little drift I have on my joystick. There's a warmth and different laugh. He's gonna do all that? Sure is. The sign stretched on. He braced his free hand against the windowsill.
Let's get it done quick so we
Devrin.
can finish shift.
I keep saying Devrin. The communicator dampened all but the first few milliseconds of the rifle's retort. But all the same, Mark would have sworn that the shot rang in his ears. He held his breath and started to count the seconds to chart out the gap between the shot's terrible potential and its final potential. I don't know if that's potential or something else. And its final resolution. One, two, three. Until Devrin spoke again, until Mark could breathe again. Seven, 8, 9.
That's not right.
It's done. And then, I'll be home soon, Mark. How often does he go to the city? I know. He stood there at the window watching the horizon and waited for the signal to cut out. It makes sense why Devrin would want to hear his partner's voice. Because, especially after what happened, he just wants to hear someone he cares about still alive. And, you know, even though the last city is not the safest place anymore, it's definitely the safest place currently. Besides maybe Pluto. And I think that's where Everdeen is. I think that's where they are. That's like all pacifists. And there's like some Elixni there that are pacifists, which is interesting. I don't know about Cabal. And I am very curious of Uranus. Of what that became. Like Saturn and Jupiter, I think, didn't get changed. Anyway, I'm gonna end it here for now. No idea what the next Destiny thing I plan on doing is. It'll either probably be another Lightfall part with the exotic weapons quest, or it'll be another season of Defiance, whether it's the season finale, which if anything, I'm gonna try to do the exotic quest before the season finale. Maybe I'll do them in the same video. I don't know.
That's right.
But that'll be it for Destiny for now. Till I figure something out. Well, until the grinding's done. I don't know what else I'm streaming this week. It'll probably just be one more stream this week, and then, back to, I think it's gonna be 2 streams a week at most. Maybe 3. But don't expect it to be on the usual days, like, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturdays. It'll be whenever I can get to them, if anything. And I don't know what I'll be streaming next. It'll either be Genshin again, or God of War, or something else. I don't know yet. My, things won't probably update until I figure out what I'm doing. But for now, that's it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching.
They were listening.
Who knows what's gonna happen? Who knows what's gonna happen next? We still don't know the reason why the Legion's doing what they're doing, capturing people. we don't know what Amanda died for. Well, protecting civilians, but still, like, what was the purpose of them being captured? Who is Crow looking for? And what is Aramis gonna do now? It's a rough time, story-wise. Not because of it's a bad story, but we lost someone that we knew for years, especially if you played Destiny 1. So, I hope when Lightfall comes, or when... One thing they definitely need to do is when Final Shape comes out, and new players join by then, they need to figure out a way to sum up what the hell what happened with Amanda. Because if they still do, like, they cut seasonal content every year, then that means they need to apply who Amanda was. Because they still haven't done that for Cade. So, excuse my yawning. Like, they say who he was, but they never showed a cutscene of him for new players. And they need to do that for Amanda. And Cade. Especially when... Still. Especially for Final Shape, because Final Shape is gonna, like, sum up everything that led up to Final Shape. Anyway. Because I bet people go into Zavala's office and don't know who the hell the speaker is. And don't know who that mask belongs to. Anyway. Once again, apologies for the rambling at the beginning. I just wanted to explain things a little bit clearer, but I don't know if anyone will listen to it. So, that's why I made the Twitter post. But yeah, that's it. That will be it for this part. Again, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one, wherever and whenever that one will be. Hope you guys have a good day. I'll catch you guys next time. Bye-bye.